If you're seeing this message right now, then this is meant to find you in this exact moment of your life. I'm hearing from Spirit that you're in a pre-activation stage. Something is being activated within you, and even you can't put a finger on it, is what I feel. But it's this just inner voice that's speaking to you in this time of your life. Somebody here had a big moment of awakening, that they're meant to go in a different direction. I feel like you just had this big moment of realization, or this moment of awakening, like you're supposed to go somewhere else, or you're this feeling like you need to release a part of your old life because somebody is realizing they're destined for more. This could be regarding your career journey, career path, but I also feel it has to deal with your environment. Somebody here feels like they are just meant to experience more of life. They're meant to experience more wealth. They're meant to experience more love, more joy, more fulfillment in all areas of life. And you're not wrong about this, is what Spirit wants to say. This is how you're supposed to live. This is how you're supposed to experience life. I'm hearing that you're realizing that life is not supposed to be difficult. And somebody here, you're destined to release something in this time of your life. Okay, you have the destined to release card. So you're destined to release something in this period so that it can be replaced by something that you're destined to have. That's why you're in this pre-activation period right now. Spirit is asking of you to hold some kind of vision right now. Okay, hold your vision, and you also have your hard work is paying off. So whatever you're working on is building something, is building a future that you currently wish you have. Whatever work you're putting in, it's building, it's securing a future for you that one day will be yours and one day you will experience. In fact, it's already yours. I feel like you've already claimed a future that you will experience 100%. And I see that you're putting your work, putting your effort in the right place, in the right area. I see somebody whose mindset is in the right place. You're focusing on the right thing. You're putting your attention, your time, your effort in the right area. Somebody here is also taking the authentic approach to things, which sometimes takes more time. It takes more patience, because I see that what you're trying to build is something that, in fact, you're actually in the process of building a legacy. So I just realized this, but the Emperor, yeah, this is clearing up your cards a lot. The Emperor is saying you're in the process of building a legacy. You're in the process of building an empire. So this is somebody who is going to one day leave a legacy behind. Your name is going to be known, or whatever you're going to build is going to be very successful, and it's something that's going to be passed onto future generations, whether this is your name or whether this is maybe a business that you're building or something that's going to be very successful. But I do sense that you have taken maybe the slower approach to things. This is the approach of figuring yourself out and seeing what can come out of you, what can come out of your soul once you allow yourself to explore who you are and take the authentic approach. And this can be very isolating. This journey, this process can be isolating, can feel lonely and confusing, but also it's the most rewarding, because what comes out of this is irreplaceable. And that's something that you have realized a long time ago, perhaps, or maybe you're realizing this right now. But I feel like you're really taking the right approach to finding what is going to come out of you instead of copying other sources. Now, something that is really important for you in this time of your life is that also you're having this major identity shift. So what came out for you is the Death card together with the Queen of Wands. So this is a time of rebirth of self. And this is actually symbolizing a period of your life where you're fully stepping into your authentic self. Somebody here is, I'm hearing the word influencer, I'm hearing the word pop star. What's happening with my voice? Okay, somebody maybe has been not speaking out their truth. Perhaps you're meant to share your voice, or your voice is supposed to be heard. But I'm hearing the words pop star, icon, influencer, social media, fashion, beauty, wealth. You're having a major identity shift where you're stepping into the true version of you. This is that pre-activation period, because when I asked from Spirit, like, what stage is this person right now in their journey? Like, what is actually happening for them energetically? The Eight of Wands and the Star came out for you, which is such an interesting energy of a momentum approaching you and coming towards you. And I feel like this is the pre-activation period where you sense that something is coming, and you sense that there is this big wave that's going to come into your life. But again, you can't put a finger on it. What Spirit is saying here is allow yourself to change in this time. Somebody is having this like reincarnation, this rebirth of like, you want to change things about yourself, and this is you evolving, basically. This is you stepping into your authentic self, where maybe things that resonated with you a couple of years ago are no longer resonating. They're no longer fitting in the person who you currently are. And maybe that's why it feels suffocating for some of you to keep holding on to an old identity that maybe you built a couple of years ago that served you in that time of your life. But for what's coming next, I feel like there needs to be some kind of rebirth here, a shift in identities. I'm definitely getting a lot of artist and like business energy people in today's message. But also what came out for you is friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. So I see that you're building a community of people that's going to be like you. You might be feeling like you're destined to release current friends, current relationships, current partnerships, a circle of people or a circle of environment that just it's starting to feel small. It's starting to feel suffocating, and it's like you can't fully express yourself in front of these people because maybe they don't understand you, or they're not so vision focused like you, right? So you're building a new community of people. Somebody here might be building a fan base. You might be building like a community of people who is going to be like you and who has the same interest as you as well. Now, interesting, I asked for some advice for you, and what came out for you is the Nine of Swords, the Wheel, and the Magician. So what this is saying to me is that sometimes you find yourself worrying. I feel like you find yourself like worrying that you're running out of time, and like maybe you've been having trouble sleeping lately, or your sleep hasn't been the best because it's like you can't sleep. You wake up in the middle of the night worrying, am I gonna achieve this vision? Am I gonna do what I have set out to do? Someone here has been having maybe also like a lot of anxiety or anxious thoughts about the future. But what you're not realizing is that you're manifesting actually one of the biggest shifts of your life. So while you're here worrying and doubting yourself and doubting whether your vision is going to come true, you're actually manifesting one of the biggest life changes and life shifts you're going to experience throughout your life. This is a shift that only happens a couple of times in our life. This is a shift that really changes, the trajectory of our life, the faith, the destiny. And this is something that you're manifesting and creating in this time. But some of you are not realizing because of how much you're worrying whether something is going to come true. It's like you're worried whether things are going to change, whether you're going to be able to handle this change, because it feels like a lot, right? It feels like it's a lot of emotions coming at you at once. But I see somebody who can handle this with the Emperor, and also with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're approaching this in such a stable way. This is not irrational. This is not something that's, I'm hearing that you're safe. You're capable to do something like this. You can handle something like this. In fact, actually, you're manifesting so many blessings. Your energy is manifesting so many blessings in the next 3 months. Specifically, you're going to experience a lot of blessings being attracted towards you here with the Empress and the Seven of Cups. This is symbolizing the nearby future, the next 3 months. For most of you, you're going to be in a state of attracting blessings your way. Because also what I'm sensing here is an energy upgrade. Somebody is upgrading their aura. Somebody is upgrading their energy. And you're stepping in a higher frequency that attracts blessings your way and positive things your way. Now, an important message for you right now is that you're a light worker. You're a star seed, and your mission in life is to serve the world by being you. You both have the star and the star seed card, which is really indicating that your mission in life, your purpose in life, is to serve the world by being yourself. And this is why there is this identity shift that's happening right now, this moment of coming to who you truly are, that's going to serve a big shift in your life. It's going to serve like this catalyst change that's happening right now for you. And what I'm hearing from Spirit is that things can change quickly. Things can change quickly. Don't get stuck on the idea that something has to take years. Don't get stuck on the idea that you need to follow like a plan or a tradition, because I feel like that's not your approach. This is somebody who, your energy is very charged and very spiritual in ways where you can manifest significant changes in your life and big life shifts in a short amount of time, and in a way that it doesn't make sense. I'm hearing from Spirit that you're not supposed to follow orders. Like, this is somebody who is supposed to live by their own rules and create their own rules and live on their own terms. Let me see if there is anything else for you here that you need to hear. Maybe I'm going to take one more tarot card, Spirit. Is there anything else that this person needs to know? Okay. I'm going to take this one. Let's see. Okay, Knight of Cups. You need to follow your passion in life always. It's the only way I feel like you're going to find happiness and success. Is you're somebody who, if you don't follow your passion and if you don't follow what you feel like you need to do in that time of your life, you're going to end up feeling stuck. You're going to end up feeling lost. And in fact, you're in a period of your life where things are going to get better. I'm also seeing the Six of Swords speaking out here, and the High Priestess, your intuition, okay? So your last message from Spirit is that if you listen to your intuition and if you follow your passion in the spirit of your life, you're going to be led somewhere better. You're going to be led somewhere expansive. Somebody might be moving in the next couple of months. Maybe you're relocating. Maybe you're changing something in your life. But your last advice from this message is that if you follow your intuition and you take the inspired action, what you feel passionate to do, what you feel excited to do in this time, your life is going to improve. Also, make sure you learn. Make sure you learn from the spirit of your life, because this period can teach you a lot. It can make your life easier in the future. Remember that life is a school. Basically, life is school. You're meant to learn from life. You're meant to learn from your experiences and not resent them. And this period of your life can teach you a lot. So make sure you take advantage of this, because it's definitely going to serve you in the future. But I feel like that's what I will leave you with today. I hope that you enjoy this reading. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Also follow me on my other social media accounts. Everything is going to be in the description. This was my first video, so I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one.